Construct DOS is a program to make two-dimensional game in which you can do shooter games, platform games, and a lot of other games styles. There are five main program parts that we are briefly going to explain. Layouts is a part of the program where we are going to see the objects we are using and to see where they fit in the plan. Objects. Here the items are listed like scripts that you are using in the correct project. Properties. Every item of the project has its own stats. In this column you can set and tweak them. Layers. It's important to know that not all the things are in the same layer. For example, the background has to be behind the player, otherwise we couldn't see the player. Event sheet. Here is where the magic starts. We have all that we need to make the game, and here is where we are going to see what we are to do. Without the event sheet, the game would seem like a static picture. Background. The first thing we have to add in the background, other side we would end up with a game which has no background. To add the background, all you have to do is double click in the layout zone and select tiled background. This will replicate the picture to fill the entire space we set it to be. Once added, we need to tweak the size of it. So, in the properties column, set the layout size to 1280 and 1024, and the positions to 0, 0, 0.
Sprites or MOV are all the mobile objects are in the game. These objects that move or interact with other things but will be explained in the event sheet part of the video. This game is built with layers and the mobile only have one, the background. Bueno, eso se puede reportar, ¿no?
Sí.
The moment we only have one. The background, we want the sprites to be top of the background, so we need create new one. If you want, I can change the names so you can recognize them more easily. Next, we look the background so we don't anything be mistake. Then can you start on the sprites?
Nice.
There says to add the project, but I am going to show your assist one. There is not need overcomplicate the project. Simply drag and drop the sprites you want to add. You add as many as you want. Is the case with add the ballet, the explosion, the play, and the mob monster. At the time you will have a lot of sprites. I know in the plan, so we will move the explosion and the bullet outside the layout. Construct 2 needs the sprites and to be in the plane to work. So outside the layout will be the perfect spot because the player won't be able to see them once the game finishes. You only need the player there is need move it, but the mob cache will duplicate it. So the game starts with some of them play. To clone it, drag and drop the move whilst pressing Control or move. I like your move the bullet and explosion. But the time you leave original in place, new one and the layout anywhere.
Behaviors. At the moment we have a static game, nothing moves, no one interactive. It is like looking at the picture. It is time to change it. Let's add some fun to the game. Behaviors are how the things behave. They don't have control over all the things, but they will make the event shit part of the game. Behaviors can be found in the property columns we use select a sprite. We can start with the budget. For the budget you need to the budget behaviors that will make them move all the budget. We will be using the behaviors in the zombie 2 will make the budget faster so we can hit them. In the property columns go to the behaviors and change the volume speed to 65. Later we will make it so that when the bullet collides with a zombie, it will explode and dominate. But what happens if miss and I don't hit anything? The bullet will drive forever. To prevent this we need and behaviors straight outside of the layer. And yes, it does what it says. It will destroy the budget if it goes outside layout. Next, in explosion, this time add the fade behaviors and this will make the object appear and disappear will expand it. In the properties column set the fade time to 0.1 and the fade out 2, but as you may have noticed, the explode has a black square around it. To fix the to effects, tap and set blend mode to addictive. This will ensure that the pixels are added and the black is pixel turned off so it won't display the bar when we expand it. The zombie is one of the most important sprite, but has really simple behavior. We will use in the budget behavior so it will move like the budget does. The time set the spend to 18. Event set.